Madison is with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
Madison's funny.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, tasty morsels. It's Reverse BLT here. I am binge watching the first season of She-Hulk, and I'm now on episode 4, which is entitled, Is This Not Real Magic? Yes, Is This Not Real Magic? I don't really know what this one's going to be about. So yeah, last episode, though, was about She-Hulk successfully defending Emil Blonsky, aka the Abomination, in his efforts to get released on parole. It turns out that Wong had broken him out. I'm assuming this was something that happened in one of the movies that I haven't seen yet, but he had broken him out to help him in the I guess the trials he had to face to prove himself to be Sorcerer Supreme. And I like that they acknowledged what I was saying the whole time, which was that, you know, whether or not this exonerated Abomination, Wong was guilty of committing a crime by breaking him out of prison.
I am above the law!
His testimony, though, was accepted by the parole board, and apparently Blonsky's done a whole lot of work on himself and managed to earn himself parole with Jen's help. And the B plot involved her douchey former co-worker suing an elf from Alfheim who was shape-shifting into Megan Thee Stallion. I'm convinced that he was dating Megan Thee Stallion, and he dropped almost $200K on her because he's a complete and utter imbecile. I don't know, I'm having so much fun with this show so far. There were some great fourth wall breaks, and they touched on some genuinely interesting and relevant social commentary, which I'm always happy to see. So far, I do not get what people are complaining about with this show, or had been complaining about with this show. I think it's great. It captures what I remember from the comic book very well, and it also does a good job of kind of sending up courtroom procedurals and things like that. This is a lot of fun. I have no idea, like I said, what this episode is going to be about. Something to do with magic, I'm assuming, which it's a nice little segue considering the previous episode, involved heavily the Sorcerer Supreme, so magic was involved with that. So I don't know if they did that deliberately, but hey, cool if they did. But since I don't really know what to expect on this one, I can't really make any predictions. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Levitation, eh?
Ancient art of levitation.
So are you a real sorcerer, or are you an illusionist?
Are you not
okay,
amazed?
Illusionist.
Fire. Behold, flame.
It must be hard to make a living as an illusionist in a world where people know that real sorcerers exist.
What is your name, young lady?
Madison with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
What? That reminds me of Classy from South Park.
How about I try something with a little more heat?
Is that a sling ring? Where'd you get a sling ring from, bro? Do you know what you're doing? You could, kill someone if you do that wrong. Oh my god, please don't kill this poor lady.
Johnny Blaze!
Ew.
Oh my god, I totally thought she was gonna get hurt, or worse. Or worse. You watching Sopranos? What? I tell you, you come a long way from a guy who didn't even want to listen to music.
Oh,
Why was she holding a heart?
who are you? Are you the Goblin King?
What?
Magician sent you here.
Not exactly. He sent me to a diff dimension, and a talking goat helped me escape a lava pit in exchange for 6 drops of my blood.
Oh no.
I'm going to send you home. What's your address?
I don't even remember. Wait. This is the one where they kill Adriana. It was so
Oh,
bad.
you freaking bitch!
Language!
Spoilers!
Darling Place is going to pay for this.
Yeah, but dude, you shouldn't be returning to the U.S., You're kind of wanted for breaking a prisoner out.
You look happy. I guess you saw that Wong is back. God, everybody loves Wong. It's like Giving the show Twitter armor for a week.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Love when she talks to the audience.
I think you mentioned that before.
I am here to beef up security. I've got new locks, cameras,
What's the shovel for?
digging holes. Let's just leave it at that.
I don't need you to do any of this.
My daughter gets attacked by 4 men, and I'm supposed to do nothing?
Your daughter's a Hulk.
Yeah, your daughter's superhumanly powerful.
Well, what if they come back?
Then I will kick their ass again. And you can use a shovel.
I want to know who hired them.
Perfect.
I'd swipe right on you. You're a cutie.
We have got to get you some new clothes.
There's very limited selection of clothing that fits my body.
Go get a tailor. You're making enough now.
Miss Walters, we have a legal situation of the greatest importance. Former student of the mystic arts, but he was kicked out after a week when he summoned three kegs and his former fraternity brother, Kai Dog, to Kamatage. Donnie's been using our sacred teachings in his shows, sending volunteers into other realms for casual fun.
This isn't the right kind of law to be dealing with this under. The should be criminal law.
Did Mr. Blaze sign an NDA or a non-compete?
No,
Was there a contract when he began training?
students pledged themselves to be loyal servants of the mystic arts.
And did you get that in writing?
No.
Not necessary as long as you have confirmation from all the other students that that is true.
Not a real lawyer.
From
This is,
all the other
the
students that
American
that is
legal
true.
system. No judge is going to take this seriously unless we do things by the book.
Book of Ashanti.
No, the book of American laws.
Like them name dropping the Vishanti.
Do you want to leave your information with me this time?
Show off.
Can I buy you sexy ladies a round of drinks?
Okay, sir, we're clearly in the middle of work here.
When you change your mind, I'll be at the bar.
Smarmy, dude.
See, that guy is exactly why I don't date.
Oh my God, you don't have to date that guy. There are plenty of non-gross people out there for you to date. Show me your matcher profile.
No.
Jennifer. Oh my God.
That is a little too severe of a photo for a dating profile.
Okay.
Oh my God, are you swiping?
Yes, of course. Come on, it's a numbers game,
No,
right?
don't let people swipe for you.
What if you made a profile? Hear me out. As She-Hulk.
She makes a profile as She-Hulk, though. The only people she'll get are people who only want to date She-Hulk.
No, if I'm gonna date, it's gonna be as Jen.
All right.
Regular old Jen. Consider this an official warning to cease all practices of the mystic arts.
Absurd. You can't own magic.
Yeah, you can't own magic.
No, I'm pretty sure that illusions can be copyrighted. They just generally don't. They just keep them kind of secret.
Are you sure?
Are you scared I'll become more mystical than you?
Sorcerer Supreme doesn't engage in competition, but I am more mystical in my sleep. Prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
No, no one is proving anything. Here is a cease and desist.
I don't understand why he didn't just challenge him under the laws of Kamatage. Granted, that would probably involve a fight to the death or something.
We'll see you gentlemen in court. Oh, shoot.
Someone's on Matcher.
Ooh.
What's Matcher?
Hey, swipe right for a hot date.
Did you just risk burning your phone to make a little trick?
I hate LA. Everyone here is so phony. See, I'm a New Yorker, through and through.
Oh, how long did you live there?
14 months. But I decided I couldn't just be a yes man to some stiff boss.
He's a New Yorker after 14 months, yeah. Oh my God, really, bro?
I'm a lawyer. I just started at a firm.
And he's not even paying any attention to her.
GLK&H. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I know downtown.
I'm a Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
I can lift a full-size sedan with one hand.
Okay.
easily.
This has been so great.
Yeah, it really has.
The chick. That is so funny.
Thank you so much for the drinks.
Yeah.
This is Alan. Yeah, she's like a 6, maybe.
A 6? Dude, are you serious?
I must say, Counselor, I am hard-pressed to believe that a magic trick could constitute gross negligence. Do you have any witnesses who can corroborate your claim?
Do you want to win this or not?
I'm gonna show you my high school dance routine right now.
So witnesses are supposed to be entered into.
Data not found.
You don't just spring them on the court. You have a witness list and everything.
You can finish it if you want. I'm not sick. I promise to tell the truth.
Could you state your name for the record?
Madison King. Madison is with 2 N's, 1 Y, but it's not where you think.
Could you just spell it for us?
Absolutely, I will for sure.
Madison's funny.
So first he gave me roses that didn't smell like anything, and then he pushed me into a fireland.
That must have been terrifying. How did you escape?
I made a pact with a demon that I cannot discuss. Otherwise, he said he would reap my soul and the souls of all I love, which honestly is so dramatic, and I hate drama.
This was a mistake.
It was your idea.
They saw her get summoned through a portal, though, for crying out loud.
At first it was fun, then scary, then fun again, then spooky, but in a fun way.
Yeah, that's... Thank you. Madison, you can sit down.
You also don't put someone on the stand who you don't kind of know what they're going to say. Also, was there no cross?
You're not a lawyer.
The bottom line, you cannot copyright magic.
No.
There is precedent.
This is very different because the mystic arts is, in fact, real magic.
Oh, how dare you?
Is this not real magic, Your Elegancy?
That's very impressive.
Oh my God, even the lawyer's a magician.
That is enough.
If I may say a few words, Your Highness.
Your Highness.
The men you see are seeking to wield the power of gods, and that places us on the edge of a precipice. That ripple through galaxies has the ability to destroy all life within the known and unknown universe.
Case closed.
Okay.
Maybe you just really needed to help him understand that. Because he seemed to kind of have a moment where it was sinking in a little.
Could you grant us the preliminary injunction to stop the defendant from engaging in this dangerous behavior?
Well, this is my life.
No, dude, you can do your regular magic, just don't do the stuff that involves real magic.
I have to agree with Mr. Blaze. He may continue to practice his livelihood pending my decision.
You know, I also have a bird.
We send Donnie to the mirror dimension.
He's a decent showman. No, it gives you a notification for that? What the hell? Why would you get a notification for no new matches? Don't.
I'm not proud of this.
It's like when people do filters and stuff, you know what I mean? Or like use angles so that like they look completely different from what they actually look like. And you're gonna get a whole bunch of guys who want somebody to step on them, or who just want to be able to brag that they pulled the She-Hulk.
How much can you deadlift?
A literal ton?
Oh, should be able to do more than that.
600. I'm not even a superhero.
My movie just premiered at Sundance. It was actually about a lawyer.
Oh my god, all the douchebags.
Yeah, my skin is impenetrable, at least with anything on Earth.
Even vibranium?
Why, do you have some on you? You want to test it out?
No, I wish.
What?
What a specimen.
A
Did you just call
specimen?
me a specimen?
As a compliment.
Is there anything worse than dating in your 30s?
Yeah, dating in your 40s.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So, what's your story, buddy?
I'm in medicine.
Ooh, what's that, like code for selling Adderall?
I'm a pediatric oncologist.
Oh.
Yeah, you gotta try not to let yourself get so jaded that you ruin the dates yourself.
I hate talking about myself. Tell me about you.
Oh.
We split some fries.
Yeah, let's get those to go.
I'm just sitting there wondering to myself, are you gonna end up being a creep who just talks a good game? Dude, seriously, you're gonna end up hurting somebody.
You did the same trick at a show last week, and my friend Kayla ended up stranded in a parking garage in Pomona. I'm not gonna get into your weird fire hole.
How about we try something a little different?
Are you gonna try to do what Wong was doing? Was that a genuine conjuration? This could go very bad if you don't know what you're doing, my dude. What's in that egg?
Reflection, surprise, terror for the future.
Oh, this is bad. Where'd you conjure that from, bro?
Donnie Blaze will handle this.
What's gonna come out of there? Yeah, that kind of power is not meant for people who are reckless, buddy.
Oh, God.
Close the dang thing.
Hey, I can really use your help. Just for the record, I'm doing this for the universe, not for you.
What should I do?
Call my lawyer.
Wow, I can totally see how your boss springing that on you on the first day would make you spiral. Tell me more about how you felt.
Please tell me you're the genuine article and not some jerk who's playing her.
This is the best date I've had in a while. I mean, swipe dating is so dehumanizing.
Yes.
Everyone treats you like some soulless avatar on their phone.
Yeah, it becomes a meat market.
Do you need to get that?
It can wait.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Shoot.
Did he do that on purpose?
Oh, shoot, I got it on your couch too. Just 1 second, okay?
Jen, are you all right? Are you gonna sniff that? Don't sniff it, Jen.
Miss Walters, why aren't you answering your mobile phone? Never mind, I see.
Wong, what is it?
Sonny Blaze opened the wrong portal. I need your help.
I'll be right back.
Come on, I feel like your dad.
Exactly what I'm supposed to be doing here?
Be a Hulk!
Oh, poor demons.
They don't die?
I mean, they're demons. Oh, poor demons.
You know, these are technically billable hours.
Demons, Miss Walters!
Wong!
Oh, cool. What a proper sorcerer can do.
Finally meet a guy who's sweet and listens. Is very, very hot. Not that that matters, but it does.
I mean, you can't pretend it doesn't matter. Where are they going? That just looks like somewhere else on Earth that's cold. Are people there going to be able to handle all these demons?
Before I send my little friend here back to his own dimension, I was wondering if you would agree to the terms of our cease and desist.
Maybe. Fine, okay, we agree.
My office will be in touch.
Bad feminist. Whoa.
You got a little something right there,
Oh yeah, you can't make out when you're covered in demon goop.
I learned something today.
Now you're the one being a little too aggressive, don't you think? That's a lot of oranges.
Superpowered influencer has been cleared of all charges relating to an early...
How?
Who are you?
Jen. Just not in Hulk form.
This is what I was talking about. See? He's only into the part she presented. Finding someone who's into both sides of you is going to be difficult.
Whatever, hot doctor's a cliche anyway. Yeah, that was super wrong.
Oh, I got a special delivery for one Jennifer Walters.
I recognize process server when I see one.
Ha, right. I've got court documents filed by Titania Worldwide LLC.
Titania?
She's suing you for misuse of a trademark.
She's suing me over the name She-Hulk? But that's my name.
You didn't trademark your name?
Kind of a bummer way to end this episode. I bet there's a fun tag.
Oh man, I love fourth wall breaks.
Yeah, we know.
Long Island iced tea?
Yep.
Blue carousel?
No.
Wong, are you gonna end up dating that could be fun. What was her name? Carolyn with a Y and two N's, but not where you think.
I haven't had.
Close, but no.
Just vodka straight?
No, I've had
Goldschlagers?
vodka and yak milk.
Ugh.
Go again.
Yeah, it doesn't sound too great.
Do you have any of that here?
Oh, she's just looking to get drunk.
Actually, we still have some left from the wedding.
I would love to try some yak milk. What's your favorite drink?
Well, gin and tonic.
Wongers!
I like that for Wong. He needs a little fun in his life. Oh man, yeah, I'm definitely still digging this show. I have to say, I never really thought of the legal ramifications of having people out there who, because we know that not everybody completes their training at Carmontage. So there's bound to be at least a couple of dozen probably people just running around the MCU who are partially trained wizards, basically, or sorcerers. And yeah, they pose a significant threat to public safety when you think about it. I personally think that it would be something that would be handled in criminal law, not like commercial law. You know, I wouldn't think of it as being something you would go after people on copyright infringement grounds for. I would think that it'd be something where, but granted, there probably aren't any actual laws on the books for it. But considering the world they live in, I would think that different countries would be looking into creating laws specifically to address superhumans and people with magical powers, things like that, out there using their abilities. For enforcement, it would have to be kicked to people with similar powers, obviously, but like the law doesn't need that. Just probably need some experts in it to help craft the law. But yeah, that's where it should be, because what he was doing was reckless endangerment. He could have closed the portals at the wrong time and killed or, maimed someone. As we saw, he could let various harmful, dangerous entities through the portals. If something happens and he breaks a portal and it can't be closed, there's different climates and things on opposite sides, different people on opposite sides. Yeah, I mean, a whole bunch of different things could go wrong. Just like we saw with his conjuration, So yeah, I would think that that'd be something that would be more appropriate for criminal court than, civil court. But anywho, it was really fun watching Jen / She-Hulk try to date. I have obviously have been on the, the guy's side of that a decent number of times. There were a lot of things there that I recognized, just the sheer awkwardness of it for one thing. The way swipe culture works is just such a meat market. The temptation to find creative ways to present yourself that essentially kind of skirt the edge of lying, if not going into outright lying territory. You have the friends who definitely say, like, oh, just swipe right on everybody. It's just a numbers game. I don't like to do that personally when I use those apps, because then you end up with people, you match with people sometimes who you really didn't want to match with if you just keep swiping right all the time. And then what are you going to do? You either be a coward and you ghost them, or you just have to be a regular asshole and tell them, sorry, I didn't really mean to swipe on you. And who wants to do that? I don't want to ruin anybody's day in a dating app, For someone like me who really hates bars and things like that, those apps are really pretty much the only way. Them and I'm the guy who will honestly, like, ladies, if you ever talk about like, oh, you can't go to a bookstore or to meet a guy or whatever. Yeah, you can, because there's some of us who really hate going to bars, clubs, and things, and we would prefer to find someone who shares our hobbies. And I like to read, and so yeah, bookstore. I will chat you up at a bookstore. But I don't know. I don't want to get too much on my own personal life.
Since when?
In dating and everything, but it was funny watching her go through that and dealing with the different types of people. And as you saw, it was exactly what I said was going to happen. The guy she met, yeah, he seemed like a great guy to her and everything, but he swiped right on She-Hulk. He didn't swipe right on Jen Walters, And so what happens when he sees the other side of her? He's like, oh, well, that's not what I signed up for. I signed up for the green lady. So that's why you gotta put your true self out there, guys. I know it makes you feel extra vulnerable and you fear rejection and everything, but it's better to be rejected for who you are than to be chosen for who you're not. Always remember that. It's my little Zen cone for you for the week. Anyway, guys, let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments. And, again, I'm loving this series so far. I'm still just flabbergasted by why people didn't like this show, because it's funny. To me, it's topical. It's about real life in a lot of ways, even though it's also about a superhuman, who's a lawyer. Yeah, so far I'm just having a lot of fun. I hope you guys are having fun too. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys down in the comments. I will see you for the next thing. As always, do your best to stay safe and be well, and try not to Hulk out. Bye-bye.